Do you have a favorite sorcerer subclass then, Luna?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
Her faith in surviving is incredible.
Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
And, I mean, no questions asked. Gale's just going to step right in between them.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
There's a certain irony to her saying the Absolute sent her protector and we are there. Which I didn't realize the first time. But hey. I love playing Palpatine Sorcerer. 2 levels in Cleric for Create Water. Use Quick Spell Create Water, which will profit. Oh, that's cool. That sounds fun. I gotta say also just like twin spelling stuff is like really powerful. Like twin spelling haste, for example. It's really fun. And quick spell in general is really cool. But I mean, that also ties into like a specific BG3 thing, because you can actually cast like multiple spells during one turn. In like tabletop D&D, you can just like cast one spell per turn. So if you cast, I don't know, Fireball, you can't use Quicken Spell to cast another Fireball or another non-cantrip spell. Or like if you haste yourself, that you can like cast like 2 spells or like up to 3 with Quicken Spell. That makes like Sorcerer way nicer in BG3 compared to like tabletop D&D, in my opinion. Draconic was the only one I tried and is the one I fell in love with, so I'd have to say Draconic. Very fair. I mean, I played last playthrough, I played Gale as a Wild Magic Sorcerer, as you know. Wild Magic is fun. It's very gimmicky. I would also say that Draconic is pretty nicer. Some Sorcerer is great too. I'm surprised that Sorcerer isn't popular. I think at least for people coming from like tabletop D&D, that is like tabletop reasons why they're not like too fond of Sorcerer. But I prefer Warlock simply because I allow my DM to roleplay as an evil deity. I mean, I also love when like my players choose Warlock. So far in every campaign I had Warlock, and it's so cool for like roleplay reasons and like crafting their patron and doing stuff like that. Well, in a mini campaign I just did, which was just like 3 sessions, but like long day sessions, I didn't have a Warlock. But besides that, always had one. But yeah, I think, as I said, I mean, you probably also know Tasha's rules, right? Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, Ari? I think with like Clockwork Sorcerer or Clockwork Sorcery and Aberrant Mind Sorcery, they really fix some of the issues. Because you have like more spells prepared. Because I think one of the issues playing like a Sorcerer or Sorceress is just like having like so few spells. And you can't prepare. You can't prepare like the Wizard, you can't prepare like Clerics, like Druids. I don't know. I think it maybe also depends on like how you DM and how you play. But yeah. Aberrant Mind Sorcerers are really cool, or Luna Sorcery is also really cool. Right, Luna? Anyway. This won't avenge Captain, it won't change anything. Okay, Gale. You need to roll a 5. Okay! Ooh.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Oh my gosh. Because vengeance eats people alive. You grant the goblins 2 victories this day.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, Lazel.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids.
If you know anything about Lovecraftian horror, my patron was Nyal Hotep in our last campaign. I do know a little, because I also played like some HP Lovecraft, like the role-playing game adventures, but I don't know who that exactly is again. That's honestly the best campaign I've ever been in. Oh, that's really cool. So you've played like probably like a great old one, Warlock, right? What's that about? Moonlight, stars and stuff? So you basically have like additional spells you can cast depending on the moon phase, but you can like cycle through the moon phases. So it's something you can do, your character can like actively do. And you also have like light and star and moon themed spells like always prepared and stuff like that. And it was pretty cool. And you do like a lot of shifting. Like also when your character shifts between the moon phases, you get like different perks, different spells. I really enjoyed that. Like was playing like an Eladrin elf from like a fake horde made mortal. Of course, he messed things up, and it was lots of fun.
Yes, of course.
And it also had like some aesthetics which would like shift with different moon phases and stuff like that. Cool. It really is. It was really fun. It was just like a short adventure. I think like 4 sessions I played. It was really cool. Nyali is a child of Yog-Sothoth. Oh, that one I remember at least. My warlock was his puppet to summon Yog-Sothoth and bring back the age of the Great Old Ones. That sounds pretty cool.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
You know what, Sazza? I'm kind of envious of like your confidence. Like, you're in the middle of a tiefling camp, you almost just got shot. And still, good for you. That is some self-esteem there. Who's this Absolute you're so fond of? You god.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
And she has amazing hair. I mean, very nice color. I know, right? She's so confident. We're just absolutely bonkers. But I mean, faithful to the Absolute till the very end, right? An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
He has a point. Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Remember the first time I did that, like, the Garen of the Silvered House playthrough? And I walked with her through the whole camp, and everyone, like, tried to stop us, but we always convinced them to let us pass. But it was, like, 5 times or something. Yeah, let's not do this time. Deal. I'll get you out of there.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Azel, be less grumpy.
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Assume
I mean, I guess it's a dumb idea to free her, but... well...
What a day. Should
Yeah.
be easy.
That's amazing. And it worked. Like, no one attacked us in the end. It was just like really, really annoying. But I didn't know about this secret path here, so I was like, okay, only way we can do this is going through the camp. Yeah, I already heard the fail sound. But hey, we have more thieves tools. It was still a bad roll. Yeah, calm down. Calm down.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Go. Follow me. I keep you safe.
Happily. Lead the way.
Lae'zel's just in the background being grumpy. Yeah, I think we have less approval than when we started it.
Step by step.
Oh well.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Trust no one.
Yeah, look at that.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Alrighty, Gale.
Forthwith.
It's impressive how many ways you can do it. I would have tried throwing an invisibility potion at her, but I've never snuck her out. I usually get her shot for approval. I mean, I guess, depending on whose approval you want, also an idea. Because, I mean, freaking her, you actually get approval from Shadowheart, as we just saw. Is there something down here? No, it's just a way to escape. And I mean, you get heaps of approval from Gale, obviously. But yeah, getting Astarion's approval or Lae'zel's approval up early in the game, playing good, kinda tricky. The instinct to quick save is still there. Hey, we know about those statues. Astarion.
Keep your distance, darling.
I'm very sorry, Astarion. You have to do this.
Glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully.
On. Okay. Where?
Time for discretion.
Yeah, I think we can't make it, so we're just gonna skip our turn here. Because I think I'm outside the targeting area. I am.
Now what?
But I think, Ari, that's also what really makes this game unique, right? There's so incredibly many ways to... Oh my gosh, it's creeping me out. To solve quests and like how things can go. Oh, sorry. But I can get there. Click. Nice.
Lost in thought.
It's going to hide with the rest of our group as well.
Explore.
I'm just trying to get closer.
My patience wanes.
Can't see a thing
You
from
don't
down
strike me as a patient person to begin with, Lae'zel. Let's hope that they don't turn around.
Smells and taste.
But we will see. I don't think they do anything. If I remember correctly, there's... Yeah, another one up here.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid.
Kill us dead. Mm-hmm.
It's got to be full of
Close.
Bad thing is... Can't get close enough of Astarion. But I mean, we can still, due to advantage, just like sneak attack from the shadows.
With every breath, a purpose.
I will just wait one more turn. So we can get everyone like close enough. So we can now dash.
Unseen.
We're just keeping Sazza behind.
A purpose.
Just like security reasons. Don't want her to die. I mean, we didn't just save her for now,
Let's get this over with.
like her perishing.
Quite.
So I like watching others play. Even though I make an effort to do things differently each time, we all tend to do many things the same without thinking, yeah, true. Definitely. I mean, same for me. It's also like one of the games which are like most interesting to watch, like, or like even play after already having played it like a couple of times, because you always see something unique.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
And I don't know any game that delivers like that. I like that they're not doing anything. Okay, most powerful so sneak attack up to 21 damage. I mean, we're probably not going to deal 21 damage, but hey, let's try this. Go Astarion, be sneaky, surprise them. Nice, and 18 damage. Oh, that's just 1 damage short. Sazza, no. No, we can't unlock her.
Really isn't my forte.
Hey, Lae'zel.
I have to survive this.
say with the luminous arrow we're trying to kill him. Nice.
Let's end this.
Let me just have a look at the resources.
Cold grip.
Yeah, we still have resources.
Ready for anything.
Blazer would just have to approach openly. Yeah, Gale, don't.
Cat burglar. Nimble fingers.
And she missed despite advantage. Yeah. Oh, there was no advantage, but it's a roll of 3. And with you, Gale, I kind of want to target her because she will be the hardest to reach. Can we go with a chromatic orb for you? Yes. Okay, come on. Nice, but there was like, yeah, 2 damage. Oh well.
Let's have some carnage. Yes, here.
You know, the spell I'm going to miss the most, not playing a cleric this time, or a law bard, is going to be Spirit Guardians. It is such a cool spell.
On my way.
Always kind of sad without it. I'm kind of thinking about using Moonbeam, but it feels like this fight is going to be over in a sec. Yeah. Here we go.
I am furious.
It's just 1 level 2 spell slot.
One can't always be a gentleman.
I hope. But you're burning, and you're taking damage because of that, right? Yeah, okay. We don't need to care about her. She's going to burn either way.
This feels good.
So for starting, we're just stabbing him. Nice. I think he's also going to die from the Moonbeam.
Tale for the ages.
So... Here you go. See? Ah, but he survived. Dang it. He survived, but he didn't do anything. What was that check? Hiding. Ah, Sazza's hiding. Oh, yeah, you know what? Cool.
Concentrate.
Here. Cool.
I wonder what the next move is.
Lovely day. this.
Alright.
For now. Let's have a peek inside.
It's just loot. I feel like I asked that question before, but if we loot like skulls from goblins, is it just like an accessory they have, or is it like their skull? Well. Before we wake him up, we're bringing Sazza to safety, because otherwise he's just going to be not very happy. Yeah. I still want the loot from down here. I assume not the actual skull. I assume that too. But then the question is also like, do they have, like, what kind of skull do they have as their accessory? Is it like a human skull? Is it like another goblin skull? Because if they have a human skull, that's like pretty big for them, right? I still want to loot this person, this goblin. No, that human. But the thing is, as we found out like last time, is this rune here just deactivates this one. It doesn't deactivate those 2 ones. So,
Keep a blade.
2 things. We're using Astarion just for like double dashing.
Yes, let's.
On a completely different topic, Mario Kart Double Dash was a very cool Mario Kart. Because everyone was like, Double Dash? Oh wait. Here you go. Here's the title melody of Mario Kart Double Dash. Thanks, brain. But yeah, not missing the point here. We're taking Starion to go down there, but before we do that, I want to disable this rune here as well. Just to see... Yeah, because that's an eagle. I think with that rune, we're going to disable all the eagles, which also includes this eagle here. I think the bear we disabled here. Yeah. And I think that's why we got shot last time. Because we didn't disable the eagle, and down here you can just disable the wolf. Anyway. Baldur's Card Double Dash. I mean, I would play that. And then you have items like Alchemist Fire and stuff like that. That actually sounds pretty cool. Oh no.
Let's hope for gold.
I'm gonna go to sleep now. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Alright, it was very nice to hang out with you, Koya. Have a very good night. Enjoy your weekend. And I don't know, maybe see you tomorrow? But I mean, of course, no pressure, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay, I think now we can go down there without being burnt to a crisp. But let's see. I'm gonna celebrate once I do that. It was like last time we played Zelda, I was like, oh yes, we did it! And it turn-based, and I got like fried. Oh. Baryon.
What's that?
Oh gosh. Why are you already aiming at me? I'm not even there. So,
How about this?
dash, and we disable the rune of the wolf. There we go. I'm kind of scared, but it's working. Woo. Yo, no idea what that key belongs to. It would be sometimes nice if you used like keys, if the game was like, oh yeah, that was the key you found there. Because I mean, very quickly you have like dozens of keys, and it's like, okay, I had a key for that. I mean, that's a nice assortment of stuff, I would say.
Let me work my magic. On my way.
Alrighty. Yay, treasure! Always treasure. No, some money, an antidote, some herbs for alchemy. Which reminds me to do alchemy. 2 recipes unlocked. Question of mind reading. I mean, why not? And that's all we can do. Option successful. Ah, the statue. And I know that there's a trap here. Because the very, very first time I played this game, I activated the trap. And died.
A trap.
There we go.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
But I think in the very first early access there was also a trap down here. And when you activated that, there were like more barrels around and it would just like cascade. Yeah, everyone is waiting in the distance. We learned from the last disaster. Do we have the key? We have the key. Shard key. Nature's Snare. Chance to ensnare target if not a plant or beast. No one's ever using quarterstaffs to attack. If someone is out there using quarterstaffs to attack, tell me why.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Though that's not true, actually. Now that I think about it, we used with Lavender, we used with our Dirge Paladin, we used quarterstaffs. We used the Staff of Frost because it was looking nice, but also had like a really, really nice, really nice bonus damage because you get like the additional 1d6 frost damage, and I think like another +1 on frost damage, and I think we used that up until the 3rd act of the game. So I take everything back.
It shall be done.
But like, where I came from is usually quarterstaffs are like the wizard or the sorcerer's weapons. And, I mean, Gale also has a weapon, but when do you use it? Attack of opportunity, maybe. Monk? But I mean, as a monk, you have better cards actually using your fists, don't you? Or are quarterstaffs also considered monk weapons? I haven't really played monk a lot. Last resort? True. And I mean, also just like attacks of opportunity, right? But I mean, as a monk, aren't monks usually like high in dexterity? Can you use you can't use quarterstaffs with dexterity, can you? Because I mean, the other monk abilities work with dexterity too, right?
Seek and you shall find me.
That's why I would be surprised to use a quarterstaff as a monk.
Goblin.
Ah, thought I was never gonna get out of there.
That noise.
Good to be free again, gotta say.
You made me a promise, remember?
Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe.
He's
I've
so
got a good
confident.
word for you. See you at the camp.
Yeah, she's surely not going to betray us, is she? Oh well. Like, how does using a quarterstaff for a monk work, Luna? Or at least work, like, mechanically nice? I've never saved her personally. Oh, curious. I think we always did that, right? I mean, for Gale, I think it only makes sense because, like, it's one of the biggest approval points for Gale in the first act. So it would be, role-playing wise, weird not to do that. Alrighty,
I crave blood.
I would just say we use our lay on hands. There we go.
Minster's not around, so it might as well.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
There's nothing stopping you from using strength. I mean, true, but most monk abilities scale through dexterity, right? There's at least one monk stuff in the game, and I assume it's not a dex one. Oh, curious. I mean, the unarmed defenses from the monk definitely use like dex modifier and wisdom modifier it is, right? I mean, if you steer away from like what are good combinations, I mean, of course you can use like everything with everyone. But like for the most part, quarterstaffs don't seem to be like the optimal weapons. I don't know. Meh. Very good question. Why wasn't he killed by the goblins? Was no one looking for you?
No. I'd still be outside gathering herbs if I didn't run into the goblins. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Well, that was pretty fast. Just skidding away. Alrighty. There's that. I mean, I think also like roleplay wise, like helping Sazza, especially being so defined, there are many, many reasons against that. Unless you're like really playing like really good or like naive good. Ah, we just rediscovered the door. And
Oh, I have the magic touch.
it's weird, that is a new bug. That it always takes like a second for you to be able to control your characters. That didn't happen before, but that also didn't happen in our previous Honor Mode run.
Let's take a gander.
Yeah, I think once again we're not going in there, cause I don't want like the tieflings to get angry and think I'm like snooping around and stealing stuff. Not in Honor Mode.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, but besides that, I think we did everything here. I'm really tired now, so I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. What's lurking in the background? Alright, I hope you still enjoyed it, Marathon, and have a very good night, and hope to see you tomorrow too.
The goblins didn't kill
All the
me.
best.